Welcome back to TV5 News at 9. It's now time for one of our favorites, Education Matters. We're here with our great friend, Dr. Craig Douglas. Dr. Douglas, as always, it's good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you. Good morning.
Good morning. We are continuing our conversation on school options for students, and today we're talking about Michigan School of Choice program. Tell us a little bit about this program and how it got started, Dr. Douglas.
It's not brand new, but still is not on the radar perhaps for some parents. So if parents are in the move into a new area or are looking at educational options, school of choice might be an avenue they'll consider. School of choice came into being almost 30 years ago. I think it was in the mid-90s. And it basically allows parents to apply to non-residential public schools. So I'm going to use, again, my home district, Carlton. A parent perhaps living in Saginaw could apply to Carlton through schools of choice. And if the window is open, that's a local decision. And if there's space available, again, a local decision, then that child might be able to enroll in their non-resident district.
So, Dr. Douglas, tell us, what are some of the advantages to this program?
Well, it's a personal choice, so I don't want to speak for everyone, but some of the typical responses I remember hearing in Carlton was our size, the size of our school, were relatively small.
Yeah.
Also, some of the programmings we offered perhaps were of interest. We had a partnership with Delta College back in the day, and some parents liked that. We also had a very strong special ed program.
Nice.
So there are programs that attract some parents to look at schools. Out of our region, for example, FFA is offered in the thumb in some of the schools, and that might be a school choice decision for some parents there.
Nice.
So it's all a matter of personal choice.
Yeah, and seeing what works best for your child, too. So, Dr. Douglas, are there really any disadvantages when it comes to this program?
Well, there are two that jump out to me. Again, this is my opinion. I don't want to speak for everyone, but in many cases, transportation becomes the responsibility for the parent. So instead of jumping on a school bus, now sometimes districts will bus school choice students, but if you think about it, that's pretty unwieldy because you might have school choice applicants from all over the county, all over the region. So transportation often is the responsibility of the parent, which may or may not be a deal breaker. The other thing is some districts are aligned with communities. Again, I'll cite Carlton, and I'm not trying to trumpet Carlton, but that's where my experience is.
Right.
Our school is very much aligned with the community of Carlton. Well, if you have a school choice situation, that alignment isn't as sharp back to the home resident district. And so it depends on the parent, the age of the student, the values that they have, whether or not that's an important factor.
And Dr. Douglas, if parents are interested in being a part of a program like this, what do you recommend that they do?
They simply need to investigate. If they have a school that they're interested in, investigate either on the web or by a phone call, quick phone call. Find out, is the district a participant in the program? I just saw an ad for Hemlock that just ran a few moments ago. Excellent ad. You know, many times they'll know through ads, but sometimes they won't know, so just inquire with the district and then see what the window of application is and see if there's space available in that particular grade or school level.
Awesome.
So, for example, a parent of a second grader, you know, our school choice applicants being received in second grade, that type of thing.
Yeah, that type of thing. Dr. Douglas, anything else you want to add?
Just that if there are more applicants than spaces, there needs to be a lottery system set up so that there's no favoritism.
Nice.
And there's a lot of responsibility on the part of the schools to make sure that they're able to report their processes, et cetera. So the the big bulk of responsibility is on the school in terms of determining what spaces are available, what's the opening window for school choice applications. And for parents, it's a nice option in some cases.
Yeah, especially if, let's say, maybe a neighboring school district may rank higher than the resident school district, or like you said, they have different programs. So I love how you bring us different options, Dr. Douglas, that a lot of people wouldn't even think of.
Well, we have people on the move. This is a moving month, and if people are moving into an area, they may want to look at their options.
Yeah.
Quick story that comes to mind. I remember years ago we had alumni from Carlton that lived in another community, and they really were loyal. And they
Nice.
wanted to school choice their kids back. That was so cool. They ended up
Yeah.
actually moving back into Carlton. So you have those community ties that are strong.
Yeah, I love that. Dr. Douglas, as always, thank you for your expertise.
Thank you.
Yes, good to see you. For more information on today's topic, all you have to do is go to the 9 a.m. guest page on WNEM.com.